You know, usually one Cedar Superior opens the show and she says, "Hello, hello, thank you for clicking on our faces."
Well, you just said
Uh,
it.
I did, but there's a lot more dialogue behind it, but I
Mm,
don't remember all of it. But Cedar Superior is taking the night off, and she said
mhm.
she let the boys run the asylum, and
Facts.
and we're going to talk, and we're going to do the best we can to talk about this thing called Peacemaker.
Yep.
I'm one of your hosts, the Great Grand Slam Pooba, and I'm joined with Vibrating Vic. I don't know what beverage that you just had, but you had
Duff,
something.
baby. Duff
Duff,
all
there we go.
day.
You know, not for nothing, and I
Duff
mean, this
beer,
is
you
not a
heard?
not for nothing. I've been going through this rabbit hole of old Simpsons, and I just want to throw out here real quick: the early '90s Simpsons are the best. I feel like
Oh man,
anytime, and I've gone through this thing where that and Family Guy, if the artwork is terrible, that means the show is
this
fantastic.
show is hilarious. Hey, listen, you know what else?
Tell
South
me,
Park.
please.
South Park.
You know what, dude? I could never get into South Park. Like
South
it
Park.
was.
Listen, the sarcasm in South Park was crazy back then.
What about I gotta ask you, what about something I was thinking about getting into is King of the Hill. Was that something you got into or not?
Oh man, that is. It really depends.
Mm.
Oh look, okay. Like if you never spent time in like a rural area, it's hard to resonate with that show.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But if you know people that like just drink beer and just yep. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like if
Yep.
you know those kind of people, like you can resonate with like a Boomhauer and all of those different guys because the drama in King of the Hill is mwah, it's
Is it
top
Mar?
notch. Yeah, it really is, bro. It is crazy. It's like man, it really shows like the scandals of of white America. Like, yo, this shit is just, and it's so wholesome. You know what I mean? It's like ratchet as Full House. You feel me? Like it is Wild City. King of the Hill is something else, man. I'm telling you. That's why it became so popular, bro. And it's oddly progressive as well, you know, which is crazy. But anyway.
You know, we're going to talk about, and maybe eventually we can add some shows to just do as like a review about something because like as you're talking about like these older shows, like for me, I fell in this early '90s and stuff like that. Like I just recently, so I remember as a kid, and I promise you guys, we're going to talk about Peacemaker.
Mhm.
I fell in a rabbit hole of watching Beavis and Butthead, and like,
Oh man.
wow. Like I was a kid
Yo.
when I was a kid when that show came out, and my parents avoided. They said you cannot watch this. Meanwhile, I watched Rocco's Modern Life, and I saw a lot of nudity in that show, and that was on Nickelodeon, by the
Mhm.
way.
I mean, if it was animated, it was a cartoon.
Right.
You know what I mean? But look
But
at today at anime and hentai and manga or whatever it's
oh,
called.
you said anime. I'm sorry. I think you meant animation. I'm sorry. Oh, you said anime.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, if it was just animated, period. If something was animated, it was just a cartoon. Remember how I used to tell Chrissy she's watching Japanese cartoons? But I didn't realize like how big of a deal it was until all of a sudden we have an anime con. You know what I mean? Like
Oh no, it's a big deal. I actually really earlier today, real quick, and we'll talk about Peacemaker.
Mhm.
I was gonna get Crunchyroll because it's anime stuff on there, and I was like, man, I want to watch that Dragon Ball Z, that early '90s, and I was a big fan of Sailor Moon. I don't know if she's
Mhm.
on there, but I love Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, Sailor
Anyway,
Moon shit
I
back
love.
then.
Ooh, I'm sorry. But like, yeah. Yeah, no, they wanted to charge me for stuff, and the stuff that I'm already paying for streaming is already ridiculous. So I had to decline.
It's crazy because when you add up all the streaming platforms,
Mhm.
it really is similar to just like having a cable box and paying for all the channels.
Oh no, for sure, for sure,
Because it really starts to add up to like a couple $100.
dude. Right. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, you got your own version of white shoes? Nice.
No, it's
You like
Mr. Cat.
flossy quarter. You
This
like
is this
flossy
is my
quarter?
this is my son, Mr. Cat.
Oh, nice.
Love Mr.
Nice.
This is my son. He
Happy Father's Day. Look at you.
Thank you. I said that's so great. I love that. That's fantastic. He's kind of rude because I haven't got a gift from him yet, except a good fart in the face. So thank you, Mr. Cat. Let's talk about Peacemaker. So Peacemaker, this is episode 4. Is called. I want to make sure I got this episode right. It is called. No, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I got this correct here. Need I say door? And I thought the title of this was fantastic. I thought it was actually pretty hilarious. So it opens up, and I don't know if we have the pictures in here. So let me just take a quick glander. No, we don't. So bear with us. You're gonna have to use your creativity here, folks. I'm sorry because I thought we had pictures in there. But it opens up with Peacemaker and his father and brother, and they're doing a hunt. They discovered an alien. The father kills the alien, but like Peacemaker and Chris, I'm sorry, his name is Chris. He says, "Daddy, don't." His father's annoyed by this. He said, "Don't you tell me, don't kill an alien. When do I ever listen to you?" And they kill the alien, and that's when it reveals where like the chamber and everything like that, and showing them inside the chamber. And there was somebody who I do want to credit this. I want to make sure that I got this. I'm sorry, like we're all disbobulated here. But I was on Twitter and I wanted to credit this individual because this individual was pointing out like Easter eggs and everything like that. So I want to say this Twitter name is here. If you are on Twitter, please give a follow to this. It's called DCU Brief. And he was talking about the quantum unfolding chamber origin is revealed, and it said it appears that the alien technology that Augie Smith stole 35 years ago after killing its alien owner. So that alien that he killed, it sounded like he owned that chamber. Now I don't know that for a fact, but what did you think about the scene where it was the father and the brothers and they killed this alien?
I feel like it's a nugget to something that's coming in the future. I feel like this is Spider-Man Homecoming, where it was like a little bit of Doctor Strange starting with the shits. You know what I mean? I feel like it's similar to that, where it's kind of like opening the doors for things in other dimensions and other storylines and things like that. Because I don't think this is going to end with the Peacemaker show, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Especially with that scene.
So when you say all that, are you talking like a multiverse?
Yeah, that's the wave now. It's the multiverse. Ever since that movie that I mentioned, that's been the wave now. And the reason why I think that's the wave now, it's because like you can literally just create whatever you want. Like you can create, Spider-Man Green is gonna go fight Spider-Man Red, and then they're gonna band together and fight Spider-Man Blue, and that's gonna be like 10 movies. You know what I mean? And everybody's just running around. What happened to Aunt May? Well, Aunt May's not in this universe. What? What do you mean? She's Uncle May. What?
Uncle May. It would be interesting if DC goes that. It'd be interesting if DC goes that route because I feel like they touched a little bit about that in Flashpoint, and I'm wondering if they would want to touch again on this. With these portals, right? Like, I hear what you're saying. With these portals, it leaves that open for imagination. Like, hey,
well, no, I mean, like these portals are showing that kind of thing exists. That these other universes exist. I feel like this is going to lead to like, a purple Superman.
Barney in the Superman suit. That's
maybe. You know what I mean? Like there'll be a version of Superman that way, and then a Batman that's broke. You know what I'm saying?
Not for nothing. Vic, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, big bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, big bro. I can't see any universe where Batman is asking for change. I just can't.
What a homeless vigilante? For real? What? Come on.
Well, man. Yeah, all the reason in the world to break everyone's neck because then he says, "Well, at least if I go to jail, at least I can get a meal."
Facts.
But then we get the present time. We get Sasha Bonet. I mean, not Bonet. I'm sorry, Bordeaux,
Mm.
and they are making their way to Peacemaker. I keep saying Peacemaker so you guys know, but Chris's house. And his boy John lets him know, like, hey, we're on our way, and trying to give him a warning. He sends him a text, but the text, because he texts so fast, obviously the sentence and everything is all off. And Peacemaker is able to put it together. He's like, oh shoot, they're after us. And he tries to get Eagly. Eagly is not trying to leave until he gets some baloney.
Mm.
The Argus team, I hope I'm saying that right. ARGUS agents, they are trying to
Mm-hmm.
break in. Peacemaker's already left. I thought it was a funny banter though in the van where I'm gonna say John because I can't pronounce Amongonis because I know I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm just gonna say John, the big dude. I
Mm.
like this dude. This dude is funny as hell. This guy
He
cracks
is.
me up. He is just a funny guy. He kind of gives me like Will Ferrell vibes. It's funny. I gotta give a shout out
Will
to one.
Ferrell vibes. That's interesting.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was hilarious to me, bro. Like
He
he
well,
was
he yeah,
he's
that's true.
it's funny. I want to give a shout out to one of the founder of UPR, the executive consultant, and he's not a fan of Will Ferrell, and I just never can get it because I think Will Ferrell is hilarious, and I think this dude is funny because he'll say things in a simple manner, but
Mm-hmm.
it works where I'm tickled.
Right.
But he's having a back and forth with Tim Meadows'
Listen.
character,
Mm.
and I think it's funny because he keep calling him like he called him Ginger something. I'm sorry, I just don't have all the notes in front of me, but I just thought it was so funny. He said, "I told you not to call me that," and he keeps calling him that, and he said, "Yo, you pretty hardcore," and then they set up something with him. And John, he said something and said like, "Well, what about the stuff you were saying about Sasha, where you was winking and you said wink because we're in this together, and all this stuff." It was some funny stuff here. But he
It
gives
was.
him the one. John runs, and as John is running, he runs into Judah Master,
Mm-hmm.
and Judah Master, he's doing some things. He's kicking all kinds of, he's doing things, but um, Chris is able to just fall on him, and which is funny because I feel like that's literally a John Cena match. He falls on you and he wins. Anybody who's ever watched John Cena, especially in the mid 2000s,
Yeah, word up.
I promise you, all he did was fall on you and he won.
And he
And
won the match.
and
Back
he
City.
won the match, right? Except Brock Lesnar, except that one time against Brock. But
Mm-hmm.
literally like any other time he literally fell on people. But I'm talking about this, I'm trying to sum it all up, and I know I'm not including every little thing about this particular segment, but what did you think about this, Vic?
I mean, the spit in the face was just wow.
Oh, that was the next thing, but that was
Oh,
disgusting. That was,
facts.
but no, nonetheless, we could touch on that, but that was disgusting. It gave me, I'm sorry, because I know I could talk wrestling with you, but if I can sit here and say it was 2003 when Randy Orton spit in Mick Foley's face, I said,
Oh
yeah,
shit,
that
facts.
was nasty. That
That
was,
was nasty.
I'm sorry. When people spit in general, I'm just like, ugh. But to spit in someone's face,
That's the worst.
yeah.
That's mad disrespectful.
Mhm.
That's crazy disrespectful. But I mean, he hated those people.
He
You know,
did.
I mean, the one thing you could tell about that whole thing is just that like he was really on Peacemaker's side because he was
Yes.
conflicted about everything that he did. Because I mean, everything would
Oh, for sure, for
or
sure.
everything that he was doing was about to cost him his job, and he needed that job. You know what I mean?
Right, and I
It
and I
was-
think, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt
yeah,
you,
no,
but
go ahead.
I feel like Peacemaker was aware of like, hey, this is risking his livelihood, and he
Hmm.
appreciate getting the heads up because like he would say like, just stall them, try to stall them, but I think he was understanding if at least that's what I felt anyway. And watching
Hmm.
this is like he understood like, hey, look, you have a livelihood, you have to make your income and all that stuff. So yeah, no,
Exactly.
yeah, no. So like, yeah, no. But yeah, the spit in the face was like very, very disgusting. And I thought it was funny when Sasha winked at him and said, "Hey, we're all in this together." It was a tie back, and I thought that was actually pretty. So, what do you think about Sasha's character, Sasha Bonet, Bonnet? I'm saying it all wrong.
Um, the thing is,
Bonet.
every time I see her face,
Hmm?
I keep thinking to Orange is the New Black,
Was she in that
right?
show?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you know, so I keep thinking about that show every time I see her face, right? So I'm kind of like proud of her because she's doing this now,
Mhm.
you know, and she's doing it very well as Amanda Waller's daughter, like, you know.
Oh, no, 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 that's not, her name is, Sasha's the one who works with, August. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. But she's the one who works with, Tim Meadows' character and, John.
Oh, she's the
I'm sorry.
girl with the accent you talking about?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, no, she's pretty hardcore, but I mean, she's just giving
She's pretty hardcore.
She's giving Olivia Benson vibes. Like, you know what I mean? You know who Olivia Benson is?
Yes, that was in Scandal, correct?
No, 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 no. The lady from SVU.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I
Yeah,
get what you're
she's
saying.
giving
Yeah,
those vibes like she's like a head cop
I
and like, you
embarrassed
know what I mean?
myself.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
That's
I
all right. I
embarrassed.
get it. SVU is an old show. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, but it's
But
still. But here's the thing: it's still going.
man, it's just SVU is a mirror of society. We should review SVU actually.
You know, not for nothing. I was never into Law and Order. My father was into Law and Order. But
Mm.
if it was something that, like, if you were saying like a one shot or something like that, just for the sake of the brand, I would I would do it for the brand. I would do it for the brand
Okay.
if it was something to do. I would do it because I don't know. I've never been into Law and Order. I understand what the concept is, but it's just never been something for me. But I
Mhm.
would be open for that.
Well,
So,
I mean, I feel like SVU has just gotten bigger because it's all sex crimes and
oh,
like things, and it's like a mirror of society in a certain
well,
way.
I got the final script. It's called Law and Order against the Nick Cannon Wars, and it's going to be like the Law and Order cast against Nick Cannon and all like 20. No, I'm sorry, all 40 of his kids.
40, oh my god. Yeah. Your man is really acting like a Saudi prince out here. Like, what is he doing anyway, bro?
I know, you know what's the funniest thing? He probably don't even have like that many kids compared to other people. There's people who are in the like two digits, but honestly, I think he's in the two digits. But I don't know. I
That's
digress.
that's tough, man. I bet you have a tough time saying all their names. Like, man, listen,
Well,
that's crazy.
well, that's why Nick Cannon don't really talk as he should.
Facts. Um.
Um,
Anyway,
but you know, he gives him the warning. And there's this whole thing where eagerly. Okay, so he beats Judo Master. I want to make sure I got this right here. I want to make sure I got this guy's name here. God. There was a gentleman here. I'm sorry. I don't. We should. I should have took like better notes here. So bear with me here, guys. But they have this individual here. There was one where eagerly he fought like this one guy. I'm trying to look up his name here, so bear with me. And defeats him. Uh, um, Peacemaker and eagerly get away. They get away with their the female cast here. Like I said, bear with me. I'm trying to find these names here. They get away. They're in the car. They run away. He's able to get this machine, this piece here, so he can transfer the he can transfer the transmitter, the thing where he goes to the other dimension to another location, so that they can't get there. And it works. It's a fantastic thing. It works. It's able to transfer there. Rick Flag Jr. He's able to hear about all this stuff, and he goes and makes a visit to Hardcore. Hardcore, she has this thing where she just want to, I guess, prove herself, and she's beating people up. She fought a guy. She has blood around the lips and all that stuff.
mm,
Rick Flag comes to her house, her apartment, and she approached him. She says, "Sir," he's like, "You could just call me Rick. Like, you could just call me Rick. What's all this stuff about sir and all this stuff?" And then he proposed to her and says, like, "Look, we just gotta get Peacemaker." Like, he sees that there's a picture. There's a picture from season one where they're on the bus, and there's a picture that she took. So it shows that it means something to her, although she acts like it doesn't. And he's like, yeah. He also they talk about Amanda Wallace, right? I
Mm-hmm.
thought this was actually pretty cool because I like continuity. I think continuity is like pretty freaking sweet, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
But he mentions the stuff from Creature Commando. Now, Creature Commando is an animated show. Now, this was the thing where it felt a little weird to me because it's animated and this is a live action show, right? So, I'm like, I don't know. It just felt a little weird to me, but I love continuity. And Rick Flag said something, and it went over my head. And once again, I'm gonna give a shout out to DCU Brief because he was able to break this down, or the individual was able to break it down. I'm sorry, and
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that so much. It went over my head. I didn't even pay attention to it. But Rick Flag says he tells Hardcore, "Yeah, I broke my back. Waller broke my back. Waller's BS." And this was a reference to his battle with Clayface, where he broke Clayface broke his back. And I just thought that was really cool because I think if you didn't see it, you wouldn't have thought about it. But when
Mm-hmm.
I didn't when I heard it, I didn't think about it. But when I saw it, like I said, this thing right here, it made me go like, "Oh, cool!" So that's a callback there. Although he looks very different in the anime. Did you see Creature Commandos by any chance, Vic?
No, I never seen that.
I would recommend it. It's a really really fun show.
Mm-hmm.
It's really 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 fun. I think you would enjoy it. But I'm running my mouth here, but the stuff I'm talking about where Rick he visits hardcore and they want to bring in Peacemaker. What did you think about this?
It's crazy how soft he looks, though.
Oh, that's his son.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Word up. Hold up. Isn't he here? Isn't that him? Oh no, he ain't there. He ain't
No.
there. Nah, he ain't there. I know who you're talking about though. I forgot. Damn, I thought we had the
Let me.
picture. That
I
is
thought
his
so.
son. Where is he? I thought we had the. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Well, we got it. Where?
There he is. There he is. There he is.
There he is. There we go. Right,
There he
right,
is.
right.
There he
There we
is.
go.
Right up.
Nailed it.
No, no. Like he's giving Punisher vibes from the beginning. He's been giving Punisher
Oh, I
vibes.
see that. I see
You
that.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's been giving Punisher vibes. So we'll see what happens. Um, the the one thing I found interesting about him is that
Mhm.
he's basically just like a father trying to avenge his son.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like I'm very curious to see how far he goes because they going he's doing the most. He's going to hardcore and he's just like, yo, like you can get back in, just get me
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
who the other person he reminds me of
Please tell me who.
Cecil in
Oh, Invincible.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely giving Cecil vibes. Like he'll do whatever needs to be done in order to get things done, if that makes sense.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I'm very curious to what levels he's going to take to try to get Peacemaker.
Well, I mean, I want to say he knows enough to know that Hardcore is going to be the one to bring him in, and that's what happens here because she's reluctant against it, but she does it, and
Hmm.
and I want to make sure I got this right. I can't think of my pronunciation is so awful, and I feel like I would be doing a disjustice. I promise I can make these words work here, folks. But audio, not audio, Audi Bay. She's like, Are you sure about this?" And no, matter of fact, not her. It's his best, the one who claims it's his best friend, and he's just like, "You sure about that?" He's like, "Well, it's hardcore. I'm gonna go." And he goes out there to go see her, and that's where it ends. And I look forward to talking about episode 5 with you. I know we this was like a quick brief of the show here. We usually a little bit more we digest the episode a little bit more here, but
Hmm.
I'm interested in seeing what episode 5 look like. I feel like the last 2 episodes have brought my interest in big time, and I can't wait to see what episode 5 look like because it looked like they catch him and he has the confrontation with Rick Flag Sr.
You
Um,
know, you
Please
know
take the
what else? I'm very curious to see what happens with Eagerly because
mm.
Eagerly made some enemies in this one.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I'm glad you
in the
said that.
last one, but in
I'm
this one,
glad
he
you said that.
definitely made some enemies, and that this one, like like the old man that was like
Yeah.
like an eagle hunter type thing. like he was excited about hunting eagles,
Mhm.
and like he got attacked by one. So now he's like meditating to go chase eagerly. Like I'm very cute. Like eagerly is getting the major push. Like
Ah,
for real. Like eagerly is the shit. Like you thought that
yeah.
John Cena being on the bike looking like a Saudi prince was the
Saudi
show.
Prince, dude. Show.
It's all about eagerly in this one because
I,
they coming after him. Like, and
I,
I'm here for it. I'm here to see what happens with the Eagle Wars.
I the Eagle Wars, the Nick Cannon Wars. I love it.
Facts.
But no, I love that you brought that up because I think it's. I'm super glad that you brought that up because I was doing my best to sum it up in the most digestible way. But like, I thought the visual of him, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the old man and he was jumping up, and I just saw him like half naked, I said, I remember my cat looking at me. Like I remember my cat watching TV and he turned his head. I said, I'm sorry. I had to apologize to my cat. And like and I thought the visual of like the blue spare going around him. Do you know you recognize who he is, right? Like the actor who plays him, right?
He looked very familiar. I was trying to remember.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fat. Oh, he's the guy. Yes, I knew it. Yes, the guy with the this guy's
He had
father.
like the mohawk, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
sorry. I'm
wow.
so I apologize everyone who's watching. I super apologize that my remembering the names and pronunciation is so terrible. But yes, absolutely what one Vic is saying. That is who it is. But yeah, it's him. But you know what it is? I feel like
Why I
James
can't
Gunn.
whistle right now? Yo, I'm trying to whistle. I can't.
You know what's funny? There we go, brother. There we go.
Mhm.
I'm laughing because I feel like if we would have ended it right now, and
Yeah.
then you would have started whistling, I would have said, "Oh, we gotta do it again. We gotta run it back. We gotta run that tape back, brother." That don't work for me, brother. Um,
Oh wow, that's funny.
thank you. I feel like
That's
you're the only
funny.
one who I feel like you're the only one who got that. It's hard being a wrestling fan sometimes,
Facts, facts.
yeah, no, but that was pretty much the episode. I mean, once again, there was probably some things that we could include it, but we tried to make it as digestible as possible. But I do think this episode was great. I thought it was fun.
Mhm.
I thought episode 4 was good, and then 5 it just got there because the first few episodes I was kind of like, oh okay, but these last few episodes have been pretty great, and
Mm.
I look forward to doing episode 5 next week, where the trio should be back completely on a Friday. Big Vic, what did you think about this episode? Was there anything that I missed that you wanted to talk about?
Nah, I mean, we think we covered just about everything. I mean, if anything, it just left me curious to watch the next one. To be honest with you, I think it's roll. I think the show is, at least this season, is starting to roll out well because I'm certainly invested in the drama that's going on between Chris and himself, like in two different worlds, especially when it comes to hardcore, because he's got one hardcore that hates him and another one that loves him. So unless they both love him and one is just hiding it, you know
I
what I
think,
mean? But
but you know what? I did want to have a conversation about that. I do believe that in this timeline, this main timeline with Peacemaker, I believe that she does love him. I just think that she's having a hard time. I don't think she wants to get close again because she lost Rick.
mm,
And I think sometimes when people lose somebody, they don't want to get close again because they're like, I don't want to go through that pain again, you know?
facts,
So
facts, that
I
makes
think
sense.
both care. This one, and you got to remember the other timeline, hardcore. She doesn't even realize that this Peacemaker is different. This Peacemaker going into that timeline, he's like, this is the girl I've always wanted. This is the girl of my dream. And in this timeline, she's crazy about me, but she just don't want to be played again. And he's like, I'm not gonna do that because I'm for you, you know. So like, I'm hoping
Yeah.
I verbalize that as the best way possible. But like, I think both care, but one don't know this is not the right timeline. Peacemaker, and the other one is just like having a hard time because she just want to go on she wants to go on the streets and be stone cold and beat people up.
Facts.
Yeah, so I feel like
Facts.
that's the episode, and
Hmm.
we thank you guys, and you know, see the superior could not be on, but
Mhm.
we're still on her channel. We want to thank you, One Season Superior, for letting us on your channel. And please subscribe to her channel. She has some great content on this channel. So please
Mhm.
subscribe to that. And please subscribe to Unpopular Review. Cause I feel like people are laughing at the pronunciation there, but please subscribe to Unpopular Review. Hit that like, hit that notification, and hit that subscribe button on both channels. And we'll see you for the next Peacemaker, and I'll be back here on Sunday for Geek News. I just
Nice.
realized that Geek News was the background. I did not pay no attention to it, but
Wow, you mad late,
nonetheless,
doggy.
I am late. Listen,
Mad late at the end of the
I
show.
listen.
You peep that?
Well, to be fair, I had some tacos. I had some tequila. I'm having a good time, and I hope that you guys.
Oh.
This is still not the right.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
It
Now
only
we
it all. We there. But anyway,
yeah,
we thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Please subscribe to both channels, and we see you for the next Peacemaker review show. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.
there you go.
Bye.